Okay, this is still Prime Morning, and it's time for Let's Talk Relationship. I told you that we are continuing the conversation that we started last week, talking on infidelity. Do you forgive or you walk away? A lot of interesting submissions were made by our lovely guests, and today they are here again. Ladies first, I always say this. Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe, who is the CEO of Tenaifa Group Limited. Hi.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here every time we call
Good
on
morning,
you.
Astafo.
And seated to her right is Reverend Daniel Adan, who is a counselor. Reverend, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Remember na abasho power social media.
Abba.
Very simple. Adam. Adam, you were 100. How many years? Adam was 140 years.
Okay.
Around 140 years, the wife died.
Okay.
Adam.
Okay.
Sorry, Abraham.
Abraham
died. Abraham's wife died when he was about 140 years.
Okay.
Did he marry again? Yes. He married a girl who's between 20 to 25 years. Hey. Power was 6. Abraham and Timan survival. Abraham come here 140 years. Okay, you could afford. He got married again.
That's awful.
And gave birth to 6 children, hey. Not 1. Why didn't Abraham marry his mate?
Hey. That's awful.
What about the year? What worry? Oh, that person that. Why would
they always go for the younger ones?
For cooking.
No, didn't.
Minimum. Is it cooking?
That's awful.
What? You see, that's what this is.
Yeah.
Look, you check. Baby, the year will be on worry.
Wow.
About from 30 years longer.
Wow.
40 years longer.
Wow.
Why are these aphrodisiacs abounding now?
And is that
why is a drobia a bemo brother? Why? If they don't have a market.
They have the market.
They have the market.
Okay.
So men, I'm telling you, most men, the gentlemen, they will tell you, without sex, they can't survive. They would, you see, you check. You look at it very carefully.
Yes.
When a woman loses the husband, they're able to stay. Have you seen a man staying before? You maybe check men who are sometimes having problems with their erection and those things.
Okay.
I don't know if you're seeing your baby.
Oh.
They think that they have to poison themselves.
Right.
Because you see, it's not evil. God put it in us.
Okay.
David saw a woman, a naked woman, and he asked, who is this woman? He said, somebody's wife. I said, I can't stand it. Even somebody's wife.
Yeah.
He committed evil. Make sure that he killed a man.
And went for his wife.
People die for sex. Look at what he did. I mean, you see, I'm talking about somebody we know as genuine man in the Bible.
Right.
Abraham. Sarah suggested,
yeah.
Can you have Hagar? He don't say, Hagar, I don't He accepted.
He accepted.
Sarah, my uncle.
Yes, He accepted. He said, you know, me, I can be person. I will not dear mommy, dear man today. I'll manage it like that. No, it's a reality.
Okay.
So that's the reason why sometimes when you begin to know the reality, then you balance yourself, the way you think, the way you organize yourself, even the way you organize your health as a man.
Okay.
Because if you lose it, you have a long way to go.
Okay. All right. So last week, Reverend Daniel, you mentioned the list of things that men have to do, or I don't know how to put it, but let me put it this way: that list of things that as a man, if you're a woman, you're in a relationship, and you're not doing this for the man, you lose the man. So you give us a list of things that would make you easily lose your husband or the man you're in a relationship with. Reverend Anaya, I posed the question to you, but unfortunately, because of time, you couldn't give us from the perspective of a woman. What are some of the things that a man could possibly do that could turn a woman off or that would make the woman lose interest in a relationship or marriage?
Okay, so good morning, good late morning to all our viewers. You see, relationship is held together by communication.
Yeah.
The moment communication falls apart, there's no relationship. Then you're having cold shoulders, cold war, silent night, lonely night. You know, then you become roommates.
Right.
Yes, and the moment you become roommates, the vibe is gone, the fling is gone, the flame is gone.
Yeah.
So you are just existing as a couple for societal purposes, for status. I'm a married woman, I'm a married man. There is no marriage. So the things that break marriages, like I said earlier, the women are most likely to identify them first.
Yeah.
Most likely, the women identify it first. And they caution the man. Babe, I see you are chatting with this secretary too much. If you don't stop it, it will escalate to something else. Ah, don't worry, I can manage it. I see you are going to your mother too often. You don't have dinner at home. You are eating your mother's food. If you don't stop it, it's going to cause problems. Ah, don't worry. She's an old woman. What is she going to do?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, babe, you come home too late lately. You never used to do that. Can you just cut off some hours from work and come home, spend time with me? Ah, I'm looking for a promotion. So all the excuses they give you are legitimate and reasonable excuses.
Oh, that is what is bringing is bringing food on
That's
the
what
table.
is putting all those watches on your perfume, and they'll give you an excuse that will shut you up.
Yes.
So you stop complaining. Do you understand? And I gave a scenario where your husband can afford to buy you a phone.
Yeah.
And your phone has been broken for a while.
Yeah.
And you tell him that, baby, my phone. Meanwhile, he's probably asked you to stop working. So you are staying at home. You don't have income.
Yeah.
And you ask him for a replacement of your phone.
And he keeps
he keeps postponing and postponing. And then you know that he's doing well, not that he can't afford it. So if he can't afford it, it's a different scenario. But then you keep asking, and then maybe you come across an old schoolmate or a friend who sees that you're very sad.
Yeah.
What is making you so sad? Oh, my phone has been broken for a long time. I'm not getting money to. Then the next birthday, bam, they send you a phone. That is the day you stop asking anything from your husband. You see, and the men don't realize that these little things, even when you can't afford it, sit down with your wife and tell her, baby, I love you so much.
But Reverend Anel, before you continue, in the first place, in the marriage, is it okay for you to open yourself up for such things? I'm talking about, yes, you have complained to your husband. The example you gave, the whole phone story.
Yeah.
And then a friend meets you and surprises you on your birthday with a phone. You are married. There's a high possibility that there's some ulterior motive to your friend's action.
I mean, how can you have a demeanor that causes someone to ask you, what is the problem?
Yeah.
You understand? Of course, you are sad, or you're upset, or you are disappointed. So a friend meets you, oh, and I know you to be a very vibrant person, very bumbly, or, why are you so quiet and sad today? I'm just thinking about this old phone that I've had, and it's not working. Oh, so that's why you're so sad? Don't worry, I'll send you a phone. Okay, so passively, your friend says, I'll send you a phone. It doesn't mean you have an affair with the person.
Okay.
No, it doesn't mean that you are going to start chasing the person or the person is chasing you.
Okay.
It just meets your need for that moment.
Okay.
And for you, this is what you have. This is the only thing you've been asking your husband for a year.
So it's okay to accept it?
No, why not?
Okay.
No, there's nothing wrong. I mean, if your friend brings you a car, but just make sure that you tell your husband that as soon as he's the one who brought me that.
Yes, don't hide.
And you didn't go and ask him.
Right.
You understand? You didn't ask because he offered to bring it. Why will you turn it down? You need it. Your husband will even sit in the car with you. And you can even let him drive it.
Oh.
You can let him drive it. I mean, if you have nothing to hide.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you allow your heart to go into it. But I want to guide the women. Please, I want to advise you. Guide your heart.
Right.
Guide your heart. Don't, and top team. Don't do it. Take your time. Don't let gifts and fried rice and
Sway
momo
you away.
and airtime and all those things. Don't let those things drive you into a relationship that you may not be ready for. You must take your time and get in. If you want that relationship, take your time and get in. It's very difficult to come out of love. It's very difficult when you fall in, and especially when you have been waiting for that kind of love. You know, so that is why you don't make room. So everything that you are doing, especially when you are talking to an ex-friend or a man or anything like that, let your husband be part of it. Let your wife be part of it. You can't be going to your ex-girlfriend's house to spend time with her. You can't do that. You can't go to your ex-husband's house and spend time with him. What are you looking for? No, what are you looking for? So if you are going there, go with your husband. Maybe you are going to take money for your children. You are going to take provisions for the child's school. You are going to take something from his office. Tell your husband, I'm going to Jojo's office. I'm going to pick up the children's school fees. Do you understand? He knows you are going there. So when somebody finds you with the man and takes a picture and sends it to your husband, it doesn't cause any spark.
Yes. Okay.
Don't keep secret.
Right.
Secret keeping is the root cause of breakups.
And kindly hold that for me. We'll continue. So the Ogwa, or the Pt.2 Afashe, is currently ongoing in the central region. And we have the king of the Ashanti Kingdom, Otumfuo Pt.2 II. He's beautifully seated right now at the festival. And so we want you to just have snippets of exactly what's going on there currently.
Wow.
Yeah, very beautiful. Okay, all right. So, Reverend Anaya.
Yeah. So
not keep secrets. Okay.
No, don't.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I have said on this platform severally that when your spouse is asking you, oh, because see, today, where will you be? Oh, today I have a meeting with Jojo. We are going to talk about the farm. You know, Jojo and I are partners in the farm. So we are going to discuss about maybe percentage, and we're going to discuss about going for a loan, and we are going to meet at, let's say, Nanaya's office.
Yeah.
Your wife knows your movement. Should anything happen to you?
That's true.
Should anything happen to you? Your wife can tell the authorities, I know my husband was going to meet with maybe Akwesi. They were going to talk about the farm that they are partners of. And they were meeting in Nanaya's office. So already you've given the authorities a clue. Unless, of course, your husband is going to meet Akosia, and he told you he's going to meet Jojo. That one, he committed his own suicide. You understand? And Akosia poisoned him, and he died. So giving a clue to your spouse or your love about your movement, don't feel intimidated. Don't feel the woman is monitoring you. The woman is controlling me. She wants to know everywhere I'm going. She wants to know who I'm meeting, who I'm talking to, what we are talking about. It's for your own good. Because right now, the world is so wicked that people will bait you, fall into partnership with you, know the ins and outs of the business, and try to eliminate you.
Reverend Anaya, we'll continue with that, but I want to ask Reverend Anan, with what Reverend Anaya is saying, does that not, from the man, to some extent, you know, quite a number of men feel quite egoistic about it. They feel quite that they don't want to be controlled by their wives. Some misunderstand it as controlling. Is that true?
You see, personalities differs.
Okay.
So what quite often I say that to a woman, when the woman is looking for in every relationship, first of all, is looking for security.
Security, yeah.
When the security has a problem, whether emotional security, spiritual security, financial security, personal security, not personal security that you are my bodyguard.
I mean, like physical.
But your presence, your physical presence.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Not, you see, some people that will be present too, but it's watching Man U and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Your physical presence without the phone, that you interact, you are there for the person. When the person is having challenges and emotional issues, so you just come, just quiet, just be on my lap, just relax.
Yeah. Hey, that's all. When was the last? Ask the viewers. When was the last time your husband sat next to you and put your head on his lap and started patting you, or you put his head on your lap and you started rubbing it, giving him a massage? When was the last time? If you haven't done it for a long time, Osofo is encouraging you to start doing it.
No, start doing it, you see.
It doesn't cost anything.
You see, when you do something good to your wife, God blesses you.
Amen.
No, it's true.
Amen.
But when you cause evil, for instance, when you go outside the world,
Papa B. Say it again. Amen.
The Bible says in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4, it says, those who commit adultery, God will judge them.
Right.
It's there. Look at people who cheat. Look at their hand. That's it. So what a woman is looking for is first security. Like I said, first security, whether financial security, spiritual security, personal security, emotional security, that you are there. The second thing that a woman always is looking for is communication. I call it effective communication, like Reverend Anaya said. And the third thing is affection. Women are not looking for sex. No.
Affection.
They want affection. They want affection. You know, if a woman, you want a woman to be balanced in every day. I mean, the good morning smile. Nana, how are you? That is even enough. At least somebody is telling you good morning.
Yeah.
Did you sleep well? That's all. Women are not, you see, I've told people that you don't solve women's problems. No. Don't try to solve women's problems. Because when they are coming with the problem, they have solution attached.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We usually have
Oh,
solutions.
they already, what you need to do is to empathize with them.
Yeah, just listen.
Just listen, empathize. What's it say? What's one time? What the gas? Then I am caught. Oh, we are missing the grabbing feed. And the solution number. All that he wants somebody to hear, somebody to listen. Show care and understand. You just understand. Don't be judgmental. Just understand and just have that affection, have that feel for her. That's all. It's not much. So when you see a woman nagging, then you see that the affection, there's a disconnection in affection. Once the affection is there, he's okay with you. So if you're a man and you don't look at these things from the point of a woman, when a woman sees that your phone is a threat, then he begins to advise herself. When he sees that your finances, finances, we have total disclosure, partial disclosure.
Full disclosure.
No disclosure. Full disclosure, no disclosure, and partial disclosure.
Yeah.
So when he sees that you were not, you see and I mean, the woman will advise herself.
I said, Diana, for Busianina.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it happens. Oh.
Sometimes the women don't care. Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the times.
Most of the time.
Me, I would prefer my wife. So be ye chen.
Oh,
God bless.
Because you see, woman to wo. When the woman is okay, you're okay, I'll rob.
You are a wise man.
Yeah.
But it's true. In fact, at a point in time when something was going on wrong, I told God, instead of she dying, I think if I go, she will be able to take care of the kids more than myself.
Wow.
Yeah, because you see, women are naturally people who are able to take care of a home.
Managers, good managers.
Look at even in the Bible. Joseph died early. Who took care of Jesus? It was Mary. Who took care of Moses? It was the mother. Look, all women, look at women who are behind people.
We have to celebrate him on International Women's Day.
I tell you.
Well, it's a fact. You see, there are excesses. But people should not use excesses of other women to be a general theory.
Yes.
That's what I don't like.
Exactly.
Let's
That's
treat
true.
that in isolation.
And the same goes with men.
Yes.
Too.
No more baby baku,
generalizing.
No, I don't like that. I don't like generalization at all. I treat people differently.
Uniquely.
Because you see, women are in tune. You see, like ask and I will tell you. A woman will be sleeping here. Or tears is here. Bibi and the bobete.
Yeah, yeah.
How?
Yeah.
It's there. So why don't you allow that giftings, ability, capabilities to be explored?
I can't wait for the first woman president in Ghana.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Look at Angela, the German Prime Minister. Look at what she did.
Yeah.
Marvelous. When Margaret Thatcher was there, oh my goodness. So when we begin to understand women, treat them well, don't abuse them, cherish them, you do it for your own sake. And if even you are not able to do it, and today you are watching me, learn to say, I am sorry.
Oh.
So
That is a good
does
one.
it take any? What does it take?
takes
A lot
nothing
of
away from
men
you.
cannot come
Cannot-
down to say
yeah,
I'm sorry, and
yeah.
some women cannot. I have a couple that I was trying to help. The woman has never said sorry to the man before, according to the man,
Wow.
and she finds it very difficult to say sorry. So I said, "Do you truly love this man? Because if you are hurting the man, and he's expecting an apology." So why can't you just come down and give him the apology so that the relationship can move on?
Move on.
You know, I
Just
think
imagine, for instance, as we sit now, most corporate people, general managers and chief executive officers, just imagine that in all that your business, you decide that every Saturday morning, I'll cook breakfast for my wife to eat. You leave a lasting memory in the mind of the woman that as for my husband, if Saturday she's not around, she will feel, today my husband has traveled. I miss him. Why?
miss him,
Because Saturday he's the one who
cooks
breakfast
breakfast.
or our dinner for us to eat. What would they take from you?
Yeah.
so. I'll use that opportunity to appreciate my husband because he gives me breakfast in bed
Hey.
every time.
Marcel.
Wow.
And he brought me this pair of shoes
All this video.
last
they
night.
are nice.
Did it wasn't a trap?
No, he just.
Oh no, the
He
breakfast.
just brought me this pair of. No, the breakfast.
They are
breakfast.
beautiful.
So
maybe you can
Everyone,
say
we want to look at the shoes well.
Yes,
Also.
so my husband brought me
Nice.
this pair of shoes last night, and he said, "Baby, I want you to wear them today."
Oh.
And he clothes me, and he shoes me, and he perfumes me. And I want to express my love and my appreciation.
How many years
to
in
you.
marriage?
Thank you, baby. Thank you for this.
How many years in marriage?
I won't say it.
No, what I'm trying to say is that you have done this consistently for some time.
Yeah.
October 9th, I'll be 30 years in marriage.
Ooh.
Yeah. So when I'm saying something, I know. It's not I think. I'll be 30 years in marriage, 9th of October. Married
How
to only
has it
one
been?
woman. Yes, it's been rough. I've messed up several times. You see, the worst of all my own is that I married when I was a pastor.
Okay.
So you assume that because you're a pastor, you are born self. Because no, marriage is different from being a pastor.
Yes.
So you see, because you are anointed, you see,
It's not the same. It's not the same.
It's a different ball game altogether.
Yes.
I needed to unlearn and learn.
Oh.
So you see, what we are sharing, what we are saying, is what we have lived.
And usually when you go into a relationship, this is my second marriage. My first marriage, I was 28 years in it.
Wow.
And the issue was not mostly from myself and my husband. It was from the external family.
Wow.
Third force.
It was the third force. So now my ex-husband and he can call me, "Oh, how is Brian?"
But Anuka saw Ben.
No, listen. He came to my new home, met my new husband, and gave him a hug, and told him, "Thank you for marrying Nana."
Oh.
Yes.
That's so
see?
sweet.
Yes.
Isn't
So
that beautiful?
the relationship that I have with my ex-husband, what many people don't understand is relationships is an investment.
Yeah.
You work on it.
Yeah.
And he knows how I had been with him.
Yeah.
And after the separation, he came to me and told me that he just found out a few things and he's sorry. He shouldn't have blamed me for anything.
Anything. Oh.
Yes. Now he's blaming
The family.
exactly.
If he doesn't
when things are going on like that, and I was telling him, please listen to me. This is not as you think. This is not as you think. You know, but when I'm saying in marriages, a lot of spiritual things happen.
Yes,
Yeah.
Some people, their minds will be taken over because somebody can take their mind
momentarily.
spiritually.
Yeah.
You are doing something that it's not you.
It's not you.
You
You're
are
being
screaming
controlled.
at your husband.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Yeah.
You are screaming at your wife. It's not you because your mind has been taken over. They take you to malams. They take you to rivers. They take you to juju. They take you to witchcraft. They do so many things to break the marriage. To break the marriage. My first marriage, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law never came. They never came to the wedding. They never showed up, and they stopped people from coming to the wedding.
Oh my goodness.
This is 30 years ago, over 30 years. But because my husband loved me,
Yeah.
I was looking up to him.
Yeah.
But as I was growing, I noticed that you're not married to just that man. You are married to the entire
The
family.
family. Yeah.
So if the family disgusts you, they hate you, they don't like you, what are you doing in the marriage?
Ooh.
Because, God forbid, if the man dies in your hands, who are you going to?
Oh,
if the
Reverend
woman
Naya, I
dies.
wish we had all day, all time to get deeper into this because it was just getting like more interesting. But let's read a few messages and then we wrap up. Isaac Owusu Oti Apia, watching you from Kumasi. Mommy, these days men don't give gifts for free. Oh.
It's
He
true.
might be up to something.
It's true,
It's
very
very true.
The
Yes.
Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah. Okay, this one says, hi, I'm Princess Insider Samankese. I want to ask Reverend Anaya if we shouldn't have any friendship with our ex, either your boyfriend or husband.
Oh, no, you can have a guided friendship. I'm not saying you should cut them off completely.
completely?
It depends on what you are sharing in common.
Okay.
Okay? And if you have children, you cannot cut the person off. But everything you do with them, let your current husband or your
Be
love
in the know.
Be in the know.
Yes.
Don't do things in secret.
In secret.
No,
yeah.
that's not good.
Okay. Reverend Daddy, let me take your final submission. Reverend Daddy. Yeah.
Don't carry your past into your new.
Thank you.
Don't. People
very
are different. Don't carry your past into your new. Don't always have that because I suffer from this. No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't
Treat
work.
people differently. Marriage is beautiful. It's one of the best things I've ever experienced. Next to my salvation, it's when I find my wife. I always stand for her.
Yeah.
She has made me who I am now. Because had it not been her support, would I have been here? No. It wouldn't have been possible. So treat that woman well. Don't wait till she dies. Now, do your best. When you are not able to do, find effective way of communicating. Women, keep the men. Because now the men of nowadays, the women, the girls, they want married men.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
They see
hearing.
and there's market.
Yeah. They are boots for boots with the married women.
Market.
Yeah.
So make sure you are able to maintain your man. The respect, honor, be a helper in terms, not helper in terms of only in all round.
Right.
There are 7 kinds of help you can extend to the man.
Okay.
Then be sexually attractive. Okay,
all right. Reverend Anna, thank you so much for your time this morning. Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe, thank you so much for your time this morning as well. Oh, okay. So unfortunately we have to go. Time is up. My name is Esia Dua Akumia. You can also call me the Golden Girl. Thank you for tuning in with us. Tomorrow is Friday. Make sure you join us and spend your Friday. Yes. Please, Reverend Anaya is inviting you to church. Yeah.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
La Palm.
Yes.
Authority
La Palm,
Bible
Authority
Church.
Bible Church.
3
So
o'clock.
please, 3 o'clock. And so that's it for today's edition of Prime Morning.